Hello, my dears, my ninth graders. Welcome again to a new lesson. In this lesson, we will continue the last page of part 3 of our story, God Sees the Truth But Waits. So, I will ask you to bring your literature book and open page 190. 190, please. This is the last page of part 3. 90 or page 190. Here you have the first paragraph or until the yellow color that you can see. This is the end of page 189. Now, until you will be released and can go back to your home, this is the beginning of 190. So again, the beginning of this page is the end of 189. Then from the yellow color, we will start with 190. So you will listen to the end of page 189 and we will start with 190 together. So listen carefully like usual.
Markovitch was silent. So Aksionov sat up and said, "What do you want? Go away or I will call the guard." Markovitch leaned close to Aksionov and whispered, "Hurry, Aksionov. Forgive me." "Forgive you for what?" "It was I who killed the merchant and hid the knife among your things. I was going to kill you too, but I heard a noise outside. So I hid the knife in your bag and escaped through the window." Aksionov was silent and did not know what to say. Markovitch knelt upon the ground. "Ivan Aksionov," he said, "forgive me. Please forgive me. I will confess that I killed the merchant, and you will be released and can go back to your home."
So my dears, this is the end of page 189. Before we start with 190. As you see in the first 3 lines, if you remember in page 189, the last thing was that Semevich came to talk to Aksinov. In the first 3 lines, we can notice that Semevich turned a lot, or he changed a lot. How is that? That he came and he talked to Aksinov, and the last line he asked him to forgive him. It means that he said, "Ivan Aksinov, forgive me." Now, here Aksinov is feeling that, why do you ask me to forgive you? For what? And here was the answer for whom? For Semevich. In the second 2 lines, he said, "It was I who killed the merchant and hid the knife among your things. I was going to kill you too, but I heard a noise outside, so I hid the knife in your bag and escaped through the window." So, my dears, here we can notice that this is the actual truth in the story, that Semevich was the one who killed the merchant. How is that? That he killed the merchant, but he also was planning to kill Aksinov, but he heard a noise. Then what did he do? He put the blood knife or the blood-stained knife or the bloody knife in or between Aksinov's things. Then the following 3 lines was the reaction from Aksinov. What was the reaction of Aksinov? How did he react when he heard the confess اعتراف Semevich? Aksinov was silent. He did not know what to say. So after that, he didn't know what to say. Only he listened to Semevich when he started to talk or to tell him that I killed the merchant and please forgive me. Now the page 190 start with the yellow color. As you see, you will be released and can go back to your home. Here we have that Semevich is talking to whom? To Aksinov. He told him that I will tell the police that I was the one who killed the merchant, and you will go back to your home. So listen now We are about on line 74 in your book.
It is easy for you to say that, said Aksenov. But I have suffered for you these 26 years. Where could I go now? My wife is dead, and my children have forgotten me. I have nowhere to go. Makar Arsеновich bowed his head. Ivan Aksenov, forgive me, he cried. The worst beating they could give me would be easier to take than to look at you now. You had pity on me and did not tell them that I dug the tomb. Forgive me. Please forgive me. And he began to sob. When Aksenov heard him sobbing, he too began to weep. God will forgive you, said Aksenov. At these words, Aksenov's heart grew light, and he suddenly felt a wonderful peace and freedom in his soul. The next day, Makar Arsеnovich confessed to crime, but when the order came to release the innocent man, Ivan Aksenov was already dead.
So, my dears, let's continue from you will be released and can go back to your home. So, after Semevich confessed that he was the killer of the merchant, now Aksenov didn't say anything. He was silent, as if that he was surprised when he discovered that what the thing that he was thinking about, that Semevich was the killer, was true. That yes, he killed the merchant and he stole his money. In the following two lines, we're still talking about Semevich, that he asks Aksenov for forgiveness, or he told him, please forgive me, and he started to cry. Then the last or the following line, when Aksenov saw that Semevich was crying and he started to weep and shout, he only told him one sentence: God will forgive you, as if that he is insisted that the idea that if I forgive you, where is the point? Now God will forgive you for your crime. But maybe for him, he a little bit, he was maybe not sure if he wants to forgive Semevich or not. The first three lines here, we can ask you a question: how did Aksenov feel after Semevich, or after what Semevich told him, or after Semevich confessed that he was the killer of the merchant? You can find the answer in the first line. At these words, Aksenov's heart grew light. He suddenly felt a wonderful peace and freedom in his soul. So he was feeling a very nice or peaceful feeling, that he feels that, or he felt that he was okay. For what did he hear from Semevich? The next day, Makar Semevich confessed اعترف to the crime, that he was the one who killed the merchant. But what happened at the end of the story, or what happened when Semevich confessed that he was the one who killed the merchant? When the order came to release the innocent man, من هو أو who is the innocent man? Yes, Aksenov. Now, Semevich confessed, اعترف that he was the one who killed the merchant. Then they decide to release يطلق سراح من Aksenov. But when the order came to release Aksenov, what happened? Ivan Aksenov was already dead. So Aksenov died. Here are the most important questions for page 190, number 4, 5, and 6. Number 4, what did Semevich ask Aksinov? Semevich asked Aksinov to forgive him. Number 5, why was Aksinov going to be released? He was going to be released because Semevich confessed to the crime. Number 6, what happened to Aksinov before the release order came? When the release order came to Ivan, he was already dead. So these are the most important questions for page 190, and by this we end the story of God sees the truth but waits, the whole questions and the whole vocabularies. For study or literature study sheet 3, as usual, we introduce something related to literature. And in this story, we introduce something about dialogue أو الحوار في الأدب. Dialogue, what is the dialogue in literature? It is the exact words that a character says. These words always appear in quotation marks. ما هو الحوار في الأدب؟ ماذا نعني بكلمة الحوار؟ طبعا من الكلمة نفسها it means the exact words that a character says. الكلمات بذاتها أو نفسها التي يقولها أو تقولها الشخصية. These words always appear in quotation marks. دائما نضعهم between quotation mark, علامات القول أو علامات الحوار. We call them in English quotation mark. Between these quotation marks we have the dialogue, الحوار اللي صار بين الشخصيات. Where does the dialogue take place in the story? أين يحدث الحوار أو أين نجد الحوار؟ The dialogue takes place between characters in a story. أكيد هو بين الشخصيات. The dialogue between characters, it means the words that the characters is telling each other. For example, in the story when Semevich is talked to Aksinov, when Aksinov talked to Semevich, when the warden or the guard talked to Aksinov, when the police officer talked to Aksinov, هذا بنسميه حوار بين الشخصيات. And by this, my dears, we end the story of God sees the truth but waits. The thing that you have to do is to memorize the whole vocabularies and the whole questions for your exam. I hope that you study well and be well prepared for your exam, inshallah. Thank you. Bye bye.